Hello everyone. Welcome back to Zen Tarot, Art of Tarot, Zen Arts. I wish I recorded this video a little bit earlier so you have enough time to watch it before Friday. And why before Friday? Because we have the new moon in Aquarius. We've been talking a lot about Aquarian energy recently, and there is a very good reason for that. We have my lovely Hiko, Mara, here. You can see Lucky Mara over there on the pink chair. It's very windy outside, so the cats are in. And it's a very nice and quiet morning day to start this recording. I've been postponing, but here we are now. Very, very strong Aquarian energy up in the air. It's very interesting what we have here on the table as well. For the same reason, I will be talking about messages on the table and how we are all influenced by the Aquarius energy. We are officially starting in a very big way the age of Aquarius as well. There is a huge shift, and this is going to impact and influence us all for a longer period of time. A lot of minor arcana on the table. We have one major arcana, and it's a beautiful card I can't wait to talk about as well. There is a lot of air element. Aquarius is an air sign, even though it is a water bear. It is dealing with emotions quite a lot, but the main attributes of the Aquarius energy or Aquarius is the mental plane, the mind, the intellect. The month of February is a very interesting month itself, this particular one of 2024. We have that one extra day, the 29th of February, which happens every 4 years. Energetically is very, very influential. The whole day, the whole month of February, the whole year of 2024. Also, there are 5 other planets that are or will be entering, in total 6 in this month of February, that will be in the sign or already are in the sign of Aquarius. Different approaches, different way of thinking, being authentic, doing things in your own way, being part of a community big time as well, a shift of consciousness. These are all themes of Aquarian energy, and I can definitely see this during the conversations that I have. I have quite a lot of readings. I've done quite a lot of readings this Saturday and Sunday. Some beautiful confirmations. The messages are very clear. We are more and more open to understanding and talking and analyzing and finding different ways that will be working better for all of us, really, as individuals and part of the community as well. So Sun is still in Aquarius. Moon is entering. It will be a new moon in the sign of Aquarius on the 9th of February, which is this coming Friday. We're also starting the new year according to the Chinese horoscope, and it will be the year of a dragon, which is another significant meaning, and so on. So let's dive into the messages and cards we have on the table. I have 3 cards in the element of swords, the mental plane, the air element. Let's start by 3 of Swords card that has been feared a lot for, I would say, wrong reason. It's all about understanding and how we work with that energy. Where do we give our power away? What is it that should be changed in our way of thinking so we can see that change in our reality as well? Usually this card is seen as a broken heart or broken relationships, but this is very sort of a plain way to explain it. I would go deeper and further, way further than that. It is very much about the way of thinking. It is about the conversation that we are having with ourselves and the stories we are staring at ourselves. What is it that feels painful? What is it that feels hurtful? And where does it come from? Like, is this something I'm creating? Is this something I can change only by changing the way of thinking? Very, very beautiful theme. And you will see at the end that the card I will be closing this reading with will really like clarify this and explain it in the best possible way as well. You can see that card on the table, and some of you may know what I'm talking about. Next, we have the Five of Swords. We have two fives on the table, Five of Swords and Five of Cups. Five is the number of change and transformation. It is that moment when from the stability and security and grounding that number 4 represents, moving to and leveling up to that energy of number 6, which is the success, the growth, the birth, the nurturing. We do have to go through that change shift. It's not always comfortable, but it's necessary in order to be authentic and to be in the higher place for ourselves. So Five of Swords is very much about changing the way of thinking, changing the approach, choosing the battles. Where do I want to spend my time and energy thinking and analyzing, and how do I want to show up? This can very much influence your feelings and emotions, talking about Five of Cups. How does it make me feel? Which approach would make me feel better? Is it worth it? All those sort of questions. From my personal tarot deck that very soon will be turning 1 year, believe it or not. I'm super excited about this. My sister Anna did an amazing job. I'm so grateful I have opportunity to work with these cards and put them out there and work with them. I've printed my second bunch of copies of the cards. They are selling fast too. I have some exciting events I want to share with you as well, but I'll do that at the end of the reading so we can continue with conversation and messages. Seven of Swords. Do you notice that we have that sort of lineup, 3, 5, and 7? These are usually more challenging numbers, if you can put it that way. And this is what the Aquarian energy is all about, challenging the way of thinking, changing to better, showing up in a better way. But the Seven of Swords has that theme of finding the humor in the situation, taking the best out of the situation, having that wit when approaching to certain, like, conversations, situations, and so on, and making it work for you and making it work for others in the best possible way. If that energy would go to extreme, it would talk about probably manipulation, deceiving, and so on. But it's really how we use it. There is always healthy balance and healthy way of using those energies and taking those messages along, right? So there is that change. These are all minor arcana cards, which means that we can work with those energies easily. We can shift them easily. We can change them easily. The Eight of Swords is probably the most difficult one to explain when we talk about tarot. But once you master that, once you master your mind, we are the masters of our own reality. Moving on with messages and cards on the table. 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and then Ace of Cups and Page of Wands. Ace of Cups, feelings and emotions, fresh and new energy coming in. This is what can be very much expected. It changes the way of thinking and changing the approach. Healthy flow of emotions. We are entering the Pisces season as of 19th of February. This is the most deep water sign in a zodiac wheel, and we'll be talking about Piscean energy in another video. But this is beautiful, beautiful card and message of fresh and new emotion, fresh approach, beautiful base that has so much potential to be built on, and so on and so on. Page of Wands is usually seen as a card of a good message coming in. It is that fiery energy. This could be very much regarding work or career or any connection or relation that bring you joy in a way. It is quite powerful. Very young energy as well as the Ace of Cups, but with a lot of potential to be worked on and worked with. Three of Pentacles is the card that talks about collaboration. This card also has that theme of good news when it comes to career, work, hobbies. Pentacles are representing the earth elements, the grounding stability, that 3D, how we earn, how we spend, but it's very much the card of creation. Surrounding yourself with like-minded people, building together. Aquarius is the sign of the community, even though it talks very much about the authenticity and individualism, but it's very much about I'm going to show up in my own way, but also I'll make sure that I also influence others or inspire others or connect to others in the best possible way, the most possible way. And if we all come from that place, we are building together better humanity and better like surroundings, right? The card on the top of the reading is the Four of Pentacles. Number 4 is all about structure, balance, and grounding, as I said. There are two ways of looking at this card. If talking about Pentacles again, it is about that stability that we need relating to home, to work, to abundance. But it's also about how we give and share, and are we controlling too much and holding on too much so there is no space to receive and give. And again, finding the healthy balance with that as well. The last card I will be talking about today is from the Zen Tarot, Osho's Zen Tarot deck, the beautiful card of Lovers. I did mention that these two cards coming up in the same reading are actually very, very powerful. Three of Swords and the Lovers. And let's be clear here. When we talk about the love in general, when we talk about the Lovers card or Three of Swords, this is not only relating to that romantic love and relationships with significant other. Of course it can be, but love has many different shapes, many different forms. This is the love you have for yourself. This is the love you have for your pets. This is the love that you have for your work, for your friends, for your co-worker, for your parents and siblings, and so on and so on. So the focus is the healthy emotion, healthy exchange. Where does those changes have to be made? Where do we need more of divine feminine stepping in and that's nurturing, and so on and so on? Because once we have that healthy relation with ourselves, once we have that healthy relation with the people that are closest to us, it can expand. It can only expand. It is all about energy, frequency, vibration. I use this a lot when I do my tarot readings at different places, because I can see how it works and I can see how we relate to that. The trust and love we give, the trust and love we will receive back. So I'm wishing you happy new moon. Do use this time to observe where a bit of change and work is needed for you to create that beautiful unity with yourself and others. And also it is about that fresh and new start and energy that we are creating for ourselves. What I wanted to talk about for the upcoming weekends and events, you can find me at the Brooklyn Market every weekend, Saturday, Sunday. I'm doing my readings there. I have some amazing, beautiful conversation. It's a very, very diverse community. It is one of the busiest markets, and frequency is quite big there, and I love being there. I learn a lot too as I go. Tomorrow night, I will be at the Last of the Society, and I'm working on 2 amazing events that will be happening in Belgrade end of March, when we will be celebrating 1 year of creation of Marilyn Tarot deck. I believe that Anna will be able to join us there as well. I will be sharing more information when we get closer to the date and once I have both venues confirmed and the timings confirmed. Very much looking forward to those. So have a lovely week, have a lovely month, and we will be talking very, very soon. Bye for now.